Okay, welcome to today's lesson. I'm your presenter, Ian Mombe. So today we're going to look at application system software, and we are basically going to look at Microsoft Word. So remember, in our previous lecture, we talked about application softwares as all softwares that run on the operating system software for specific tasks. So right here we have a lot of application system softwares that you can see, also with files. So we're going to click here and look for Microsoft Word. So we can either scroll down like this to check for Microsoft Word, or just type in the search bar and say Word. Then there we have Windows, we have Word 13 here, so we click open it and it's going to open like this. So you have a bunch of templates you can use. Okay, you have a bunch of templates you can use here. Yeah, okay, so if you want to write it later, you basically have everything already set up for you there, but we just need a blank document. So we click on blank and it's going to open like that. So we have Microsoft Word opened. Okay, so basically most of these softwares, you're basically dealing with icons. So, and these icons basically show you what happens. So this is a tab, and every tab will have such kind of icon. So you have the cancel icon over here in the corner, which writes as close. So whenever you hover around any icon, it should bring you what that does. So that's the restore down. When you click it, this is what it does. When you click it again, it brings it back. This is minimize. When you click it, the page goes. When you open, it's back again. This one is ribbon display options, so it brings you that. Okay, then you have Microsoft Word help as well, just in case you want to be helped on how Microsoft Word runs. Okay, so you have undo, and then you also have redo, so repeat there, though they're not highlighted until you begin working on your file. I'll show you exactly how it works. Then you have the save button there. It also brings a shortcut for you, which is a control save, control plus S. So when you press control plus S on your keyboard, it should bring you the save button. Okay, then in the next line we have the file here, and this is where you do if you want to do the saving, you want to import, you want to export, that's where it all happens from. Then the next tab is the home button. So the home button has these. So you have the clipboard, this is where you do the copying and pasting from. Then you have the font, this is where you do all your font. So we'll just do a quick recap, and then when we start working on them, you will see exactly how each and every of these icons work. Okay, so under font you have what exactly you want to do to the font. So you can decrease font size, increase font size. Then you can also use this as well. When you click it, it shows you the size in inches of how you want your text to be. Then here you choose what kind of font you want, whether it's Times New Roman, Arial, whatever. So you have that. Then here you have bold, you want to make your letters bold, you want to make your letters italic. Also the shortcut is Control I. Here the shortcut is Control B. There the shortcut is Control U, that's underline. Okay, then there, that's strike through. So basically, if you want to show that maybe you're showing a spelling, a difference between spellings. So if you want to write to say maybe the spelling of Ken is not C-A-E-N but C-A-N, so you can write C-A-N-E and then use that to actually strike through. For example, if I do this and then say that, I highlight, sorry, and then do that, so it's, as you can see, it's gonna be cancelled there. Okay, then you can write the actual, okay, let me just decide like this. Okay, then you can write the Ken like that as the correct spelling. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so that's how that works. Then if you're dealing with a subscript, so basically subscript just actually brings letters below an actual letter. So for example, H2O, you want to write H2, but this 2 you need it to be below, so you do that and then you write, just highlight that and then like that, so you have your H2O written like that. Okay, so that's what that does. Then this one basically does with the power, so x 2. So if you want this 2 to be squared, you just highlight the 2 and then you press that and then the 2 comes on top. So basically that's what that does. Okay, then you have this one, it's a text effect basically. Then this one, colors text highlight. Okay, then this one it's a font color, so if you want to change the color of the font to whatever color, whether it be blue, black or whatnot, you can use that and then it changes the color. Then here you're basically dealing with paragraphs, so paragraphing, how you want the words to be written, what spacing you want to have, where you want to arrange, do you want to put a particular color, a particular shading, and so on and so forth. Basically everything is done here. Also, if you also want to do bullets, numbering, yeah, and everything is done under paragraph. Then on the other side you have style, so you have the normal style, you have no spacing, you have headings. If you want to differentiate between the heading and the writings, that's where it happens. I'm sure you can see that as I hover on everything, the words in my document are also changing depending on what kind of style that I want to use. Then editing, on the other hand, there is a replace, find, if you have a big document and you want to search for certain things. Okay, the next tab on top is insert. So this is where you insert different types of things. So you can insert another blank page, you can insert tables if you want a table, that is. So as you can see, I can set a table, the number of columns and rows that I want, it shows me. Okay, then I can choose how I want the table to be and whatnot. Okay, back again to insert, you have pictures. If you want to insert a picture, this is what you can do. So under there you have pictures, you can also insert online pictures, you can insert shapes, charts, clip arts, screenshots. Okay, then you also have add-ins, which may be on the web as well, online video, hyperlinks. You can insert also comments, header and footer. So basically the header is just something that's carrying a heading that's going to be throughout the particular document that you're typing, and then also a footer, it might carry a particular footer for the whole pages that you want. Okay, you have also a text box, yeah, signature, date and time. If you want to input an equation, a symbol, you have all these under insert. Under design, we also have different types of designs that you'd want to use. So as we work through, we'll be able to go through and see which ones really work for us and which ones we want to use at that particular time. We also have colors that you would want to have. Okay, you also have fonts as well, paragraphing and spacing. We have the watermark. If you want to put a particular watermark, if this is confidential, you can put a confidential, and as you can see, the watermark confidential is there. Okay, do not copy. You can also put any of your choice here. When you come here, custom watermark, you can have a custom watermark of your choice. Page borders, you can have borders that you want as well, like that. Okay, page layout, you can also work with the page layout depending on how you want and what works for you. Yeah, you can create table of contents such that if you assign it for a particular heading, the table will actually automatically create itself. Okay, then you have indexing, captions as well, citations and bibliography. You also find all these under referencing, mailing as well. This is just basically dealing with if you want to send that particular document. For mails, how do you get it ready? What do you do? Do you put it in an envelope? Do you put labels? Do you mage and whatnot? Review, so basically you have, if you're doing proofreading, do you check for spellings, grammar, define, dictionary, what do certain words mean, and what can I replace them? So this is where you do, if you're proofreading a book, this is basically where you do your review from. Okay, translating languages and whatnot, you do it all from here. Then view, how do you want it to be seen? So do you want to split pages? Do you want new windows? So basically this is just dealing with the view of the document that you're working with. Okay, so yeah, so there are a lot of shortcuts that you need to know. In this lecture, we're just introducing Microsoft Word. Feel free to go through at your own time and read through what these icons do. Yeah, so you have, let me just write, this is Ian Mombe. Okay, if I press Control A, it's highlighting everything. Okay, if I highlight everything and I press Control C, I'm copying everything. If I want to paste this, I just say Control V and it's been pasted, the exact same thing. If I want to cut it, I just press Control A, Control X, and everything is gone, Control V, and everything is back. So now the undo and redo button is back. So if I say undo, everything goes. It means I go back to the previous command I did. Redo means brings back, so everything goes back to its normal thing. So apparently if you make a mistake, these are the icons that you're going to use. So you can undo, which will bring you back, and redo, or bring back exactly what you deleted, or if you deleted something. Okay, so if I'm here and then I delete this, I can just say redo, undo, undo, and it's back. Redo, it's gonna delete again. Okay, yeah. Control S is save, so it brings me to the save, and I can save this however I want on the computer. I browse where I want to save it. I want to save this document on the desktop, and I want to save this document as Ian Trial, and say save, and the document has been saved. So you can see on top here it's written Ian Trial Word. Okay, don't mind the product activation failed. It means my Microsoft is not cracked yet. Okay, yeah, so basically that's how you work around your Microsoft Word. We'll get into more about this when we begin our actual typing. But that was a basic introduction to application system software, exactly looking at Microsoft Word. Thank you all for your time, and let's meet in the next lecture.